following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Yes. Yes, I need you to bring that doctor in instead now. They're now suspect. Arrest them. Thank you.
Jeez, Tiala, your word carries a lot of weight.
Sorry about that. We just got an independent doctor to discuss the medication. So a year ago, he was having half the dose. They've doubled the dose, and it is...
Our Citadel expert reckons that kind of dosage would never be prescribed.
Well, if you have any questions about dosage, Senorina's a chemist who works on the Citadel. She might know something about those meds.
That's excellent. We have a chemist if you'd like to talk to.
Of course.
Number.
Just passing Senorina's number over, or
Yeah,
to
just
Logan.
mention you're with the police and working with the Sidewinders, and
I'm going to just sit back. I have this girl's number. Why do I need this for?
No, saying chemist. We're getting. I'm just saying what's happening. That she's a chemist. That she's going to be talking to the.
she's a chemist, but she also works as a pharmacist or something.
Okay.
And
That's incredibly helpful.
Get her to work on the medication at the ship.
Yeah.
Is what he's saying.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Because that's better.
Better than you doing it.
Yeah.
Time, that sort of thing. I have every confidence that Zardos get the kind of medical scientist
Medical scientist.
works on all kind of things.
Send to Trish.
Meanwhile,
Send to Trish. Allow her in the hold.
scientist warrior.
on the engine room with the
Allow her in the hold.
acknowledge Tiala.
Because this is not
I wanted to have one.
Serena Atovia, you have been given permission to enter the engine bay and have access to the lab's facilities. I believe some incoming data or substances are coming for you to analyze.
Call Senorina.
She's going to have many questions about what's currently contained in
Hi,
that
Rosa.
lab.
The ship just gave me permission.
Hi, mate. Sorry, I'm something related to your job may have just came up, and I might have inadvertently volunteered your services.
That's fine. I want to help.
Fantastic.
What have we got here? I have to analyze.
Put on these
medicine,
panties
or-
and dance around a bit.
She already. No, I mean.
Everyone else is luckier than me.
You could just
Not
go
everyone.
on Friday. Well, you're her Friday, you're Thursday.
Yeah, assuming Tiala doesn't just go, no, he's gay! Again.
Again.
I'm sure that's never come up once.
I'm not 100% on this, but it sounds like our sniper friend's been being drugged by an unhealthy dosage of something.
Did you also want me to run a blood analysis test on him while he's in the sleeper pod?
Yes, that.
Yes, if you know how to do that, that's amazing. Oh my god, you're so
Ahead of
smart.
time, I can compare it to the medication.
Hire her as well.
When we have enough jobs to get the budget to hire another crew, I plan on basically cherry picking from a bunch of our NPCs. There's a couple of humans I want. I also want them on the team.
Two humans.
He wants- he
And maybe
wants
the
them
third one to
C6
come round.
want to get killed before it gets to when Harkin's the only one.
Jim will be fine. Daniel, just he'll be on a job. Someone will be like,
I swear, I'm not actually a drug dealer with a heavy mallet behind my back. I am an innocent priest in this town.
he'll be like, oh really? Oh, okay.
Well, fortunately, I've got this fedora to
Turn
protect my
around and
head.
then they'll be like, heavy mallet smash!
Fortunately, I have this fedora to protect my head.
Hat boys of the galaxy unite.
Well, curious thing.
You have nothing to lose but your virginity.
But the Daniel was like almost like Selma Hamilton. So yes, she will. She was like, I'll proceed. Oh wait, I think I need your ship to give me access to the pod. I seem to remember overhearing Tiala say that
Yes,
we weren't
yes.
allowed to touch the pod.
Tiala, if she wants to get a blood test from our pod person, and Trish.
Yes, no. I remember giving that, and I'll send Trish.
Is this the session with the most?
Yes.
We were making
I played Shinobi.
yes. And there's unlimited throwing
Give her full access to the pod.
to the pod.
Miss Senorina told you have full access to the pod. I will not shoot you now.
Knock you out.
Or that.
If Trish does threaten you with everything, just please ask her to stop and check with Logain before she does things.
I
Okay.
have full confidence in your decision-making capabilities, Trish. After all, I invented them.
Of course, murdering all organics.
Not the ones on the ship.
Kill all human and impale them on dragon's teeth to raise as husks for my master sovereign. You're what? I love you, Loki. Oh, that's what I thought you said. No, I'm on sovereign's side. You're if we get that offer, I'm taking it.
I already know you're on team
King Sarah.
Sarah.
Go Team Saren.
But yeah, who do you want to be your second witness? Well, not witness, second
Victim.
Victim.
We've got the
Girlfriend.
partner here, haven't we?
Yolanda.
With a fucking name like that, how is she not suspect number one?
Well, she is-
Yolanda!
She's higher on
She sounds black as fuck!
She's the one. What?
Hey, Yolanda, what you doing?
Man, fuck you! I don't need your permission. I'm Yolanda. Fuck off! I don't give all that shit. Shit, that fried chicken when you fucking hold it up with dance pals.
She reminds me of somebody from the DMV campaign that died in the same session she was introduced to.
Shaniqua?
Yes.
Nikwa. Yeah, that needed to happen.
Where were both of the people that died in the session they were introduced black?
That actually was
And like black stereotype.
I was like, yeah, wow.
Adrian actually came to me afterwards and he was like, I really need to kill off the next person who dies like that has to be white. Because
the next person was supposed to be Stephanie.
Or Johnny, whichever one.
Johnny, yeah.
Come through with that whole
And we saved them both.
Yeah, you did. That's fine. I wonder who could be next.
Okay, so
Alvin.
Panthiel
That's me.
Kills the next black person.
is your next.
it's not going to be Wanda, she's delightful.
Yeah, no. Wanda's pretty safe. Also, she turns into a white woman.
Which that's the one you got to worry about.
Look, Adeptus Sororitas has a lot of plot armor and every other kind of armor.
High will, too.
So yeah, you get
Higher than is safe.
the Captain Brink gets Panthiel Yolanda's brought in, and then of course you get to go in, and she's sitting there in the chair with the light above her.
Come in, again, put my helmet down facing her.
Hi.
And Rover walks around the table,
What
stands
happened
on
to
the
my
far wall.
my life partner? I heard he was involved in this somehow.
Yes, I don't know how to say this to you, but
Are you familiar with this? Picture the Prantel rifle. Can you identify this?
have you seen this before?
Yes, that's his gun that hangs above our in our living room.
The case.
Was that a slip on your part or on her part? Because it depends on if it was a
She
slip on
almost
your
used
part.
to.
I would.
It's a slip on her part.
Thank you. So then,
God, you know fucking Yolanda's going to be not...
Yolanda goes
Second you
straight
said
to jail.
Yolanda, I was just like, she's involved. Or at least she's sus. She's red.
Do you know where his gun is?
No, I don't.
Natural 20. It's gone. It's banged. I've spent it. It's gone.
Okay.
That was a poor question to do.
Wait, are you using your bank one?
Yep. I have to.
Okay. That was a one, wasn't it?
I'm not saying a word!
No, it was a natural.
There's a natural 20!
That was a one.
You don't know.
Yes, it's true. She doesn't know where it's
As I say, it was a poor question.
Yeah, I
because
realise
she doesn't
that.
know where the gun is.
How do you know it's missing from your house?
Why else would you be showing it to me? And I recognise the shots of a cry and tell rifle when I hear them.
Was she at the game, was she?
No, she was brought up.
Come on! How do you know that it was a cry and tell that was used?
Also, shots, plural.
Also, shots plural.
Yes, 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 yes.
I saw the footage.
20.
That's probably true.
Was the footage broadcast live?
The game was
The game
broadcast.
will be broadcast.
Even with the 5-second
so-
delay they normally do.
Thank you. It's 6, by the way.
6 second.
They would have cut after the first one, so plural.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're saying in this universe they don't do that.
Well, they
So,
did
so
it
to
when-
explain for the listeners, even live broadcasts are actually slightly delayed because they've learned that's important.
Oh god, yeah.
So that if something goes down, they can go kill the feed. So the first shot might have been broadcast before someone woke up and hit the button, but it's unlikely the remaining others would have been. Meaning, plural? Shots. She said she knows what the shots of a Crantel sound like. Yeah, that's why I'm freaking out about that.
There were multiple victims, weren't there?
There were, but again, it's not to say they weren't shot the other way.
Well, I assumed it was all from the same gun. That's probably my bad.
Have you seen this case?
Have you seen this case recently? And the one that's up?
Yes. She's being honest.
Where have you seen that case?
In the picture you just showed me.
Barbara, do you want to just punt her head off right now?
Just being a very smug bitch.
Shoot her with the For someone whose husband is being arrested, she's too cagey.
If that's if that was the answer that she gave me, that's
The answer she gave me.
I'll start and I'll send a message to Logain, live feed now. Watch back a couple of minutes, so just to let him digest it.
Hey, I'm watching here!
I'll look towards Rosa and that's an interesting way to answer that. Most people would say, no, I've never seen a case like that before, or no, I haven't seen the case, but they wouldn't answer it by going, no, yes, I have seen the case, it's the one I'm looking at right now. That's...
I'm going to send back a message that, well, probably not to your, because I can tell your helmet's off, but maybe to Rover, because I'm smart like that, saying, that sounds like the answer, sort of answer I might give if I'm deliberately trying to piss someone off.
Yeah.
Trying to get their emotions high so they make mistakes.
It's almost like you're trying to...
When I'm being snarky, Logan. You may not be aware I sometimes do this. And then I'm going to concentrate more on driving. Because
Okay,
otherwise
fine. I have one just like that. Don't know if it's the same one.
So,
You have-
because it's got your DNA all over it.
You have your own spec ops case.
I have a case that resembles that, yes.
No.
Hang on. You're a clever girl. Does your case also look like it has a string instrument?
Does your case also look like it has a string instrument in it?
Now drop your die.
Not allowed. Not allowed! That's better.
It better be.
16.
16 all up?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. Why do you have this?
Why do you have a spec op case? Sorry. Again. What? No, she's just already confirmed it is a spec op case because you said it does have a string instrument in it.
Yep.
Why do you have a spec ops case?
I liberated it in my youth.
There was a hitch. You could drop on that.
Yeah, I'll. So
Think of all the practice this is.
Yep. 19.
She's telling the truth.
Yeah, I thought she would be. Where did you keep it in the house?
In the back of my wardrobe.
Yeah, it's good. That's where you would put it.
Yeah. It's quite unfortunate because it's not in your wardrobe at the moment.
Did your husband or your life partner? Sorry, no, you had
Wait,
this.
what?
Did your life partner know that you had this?
Well, I would think he did. He was my life partner.
So it's 23.
She could be telling the truth or might not be.
A maybe
But
answer.
again, she doesn't know
It
that.
was a wishy-washy answer
Shit.
as well.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Are you saying somebody stole my husband's weapon and stole my case and then used them to carry out this scenario?
I'm afraid it's a wee bit worse than that. Do you know your husband's on medication that causes him to be very susceptible to ideas and influence?
Of course I do.
No,
I'm the one who often has to get him the medication from the pharmacy because he can't always get it himself. He could fall into, forgetfulness while driving or suddenly not know where he was.
do you know that it's
It's like an anti-drug.
almost double the normal dosage that you would prescribe to a Turian?
No.
It's 17.
He's lying.
I just red flag that one right there and then.
This interview.
Wrong band. Stop.
Logain's going to send to Rover because I know you have your helmet on. Suggest terminating the interview and isolating her as a tactic.
But ask 2 more
Resuming
questions
later.
at least.
If you want.
Yeah, just to
up
not
to
to be on the same question.
So she's going to just see Rosa do the...
Oh, you got I've got the earpiece in, so you can.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that I've
I
got the
don't know
earpiece
that.
in, but you do. You can tell me on my ear.
No, what she was that we've been...
Really? I've been called away. I'll be back.
I'll be here.
Yeah. You will.
I'll leave. Walk out the door. Close it.
I want to inform the captain that she's lying about
Oh.
knowing about that.
Oh,
dosage.
I hope they have got cameras in there. If we can see her stew.
Ah, She's recorded the whole thing.
No.
Rosa gets a call from Cinnabon.
I told you that was her name.
Rosa?
Yeah.
I've just been analysing this guy's blood. It is swimming with medication. It's. I wonder he even knows his own name.
Worst part is he would feel.
Wait, is this stuff resveratrol? Is this stuff like resveratrol or something similar?
You'll have to remind. What does that actually do? What's the? What does that drug actually
It
do?
is a treatment for a kidney condition, but if you take too much of it, it can cause like a zombie-like state where you basically just get told to do something you used to do.
Yeah, it's got those kind of you automatically become at least some
If I'm correct in remembering
suggestive
that
with
name.
it, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
But this he's like
And if his blood's swimming in it, this guy's fucked.
Like, does that mean like he's been poisoned over a long time, or is the dosage way too high, or is he just suddenly taken too much?
I think he's been taking, based on what I can see here, he's been taking too much for at least a week. I would think, based on my preliminary examinations. I would have to know what the dosages he was given was and have a raw sample of the item.
Well, we've got the prescription off one of his bottles, and he was being prescribed this much, but we don't know how much he was actually taking.
And I'm on the way with the raw samples.
Dr. Zardos
I would like the
has done it
samples,
again.
but if you can send me images of what the dosages were supposed to be, or any kind of medical records that indicate what he was supposed to be given.
Please hold.
That's why I want his medical
Beep.
records.
Diddly, diddly, diddly.
You get a call, so
Copy.
Our beautiful and wonderful pharmacist is at work at the thing, but she needs a copy of the label with the prescription of how much he would have been taking, like what was prescribed.
Sure, actually, I think I still have her extranet address. I'm on the way with the samples of medication.
Fantastic. It
Figures
seems like
we need to look at
she's
those.
already checking his bloods so she could probably use your help, Dr. Zolo.
Excellent. Not to be too judgmental about what she finds in my lab.
so have you sent her both
Yeah.
pills? Okay, received that, Rosa. Thank you.
Okay,
Oh,
best of luck. Just
wow. No, this one's way too high. I can see that now.
Okay.
Her reaction is interesting.
Given his body weight and everything.
Are we talking about he's been munching on these like Cheetos, or like has he?
What's a Cheetos?
Yes.
It's one of those things like chips. How you can never have just one.
Oh, okay. Yes, I understand those.
Okay. Or are we
Like a
talking
salad.
like maybe we should be checking his kitchen dishes to see whether he's been poisoned by it or something? Is this?
This bottle, the second one with the more recent date, if he's been taking this for about a week, this would equate with the condition he's in now. He should not have as much of the stuff in the system as he does.
All right. Thanks. I'll pass that along. Zalo will be with you soon.
If he can get me a sample too, I might be able to come up with a counter agent so that he can get some of that stuff out of his system.
Fantastic. They're already on his way. I'll pass that along. So I'm gonna. We've had a preliminary blood test on the guy. He's swimming in way too much for his body weight of this stuff. He's been taking the prescribed amounts, but it's way too much. And once they get a sample, they can synthesize something to try and reduce the amount on his blood and counteract it, and we might get to talk to the guy for the first time.
Beep. Rover, I think Tiala needs to talk with that doctor now, and with this information, once I'm done with their home computer, I'm probably going to want to swing by the doctor's pad. See if you can get that cleared up too. Good job, everyone. Except for you, Zardoz. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I don't do that last bit.
Okay,
So I'll go to the captain. You've got cameras still on there, correct?
of course.
Let her stew for a bit longer. She's lying.
Oh yes, I picked up on. She also doesn't seem. She did at the start, but her demeanor changed. She doesn't seem as
Yeah, once the questions started needling
Once-
at her.
as concerned about her life partner's well-being.
I wonder if he even actually has a life partner and it hasn't just been planted in his head.
Like, for a start, she was, she straight up knew the crime towel wasn't there.
Yes, interesting.
And then she was very evasive about a lot of the questions too, trying to get under my skin. But then, yes, we need that doctor now.
She's
I've ju-
already been arrested and is on her way.
I've just been informed that through blood tests that he's swimming in this medication. He's
Basically a pharmacy.
He's almost 2 to 3 times more than he should be for his body weight. What they are going to do is, once they get the actual medication, they're going to try and detox him. So hopefully, after he's been detoxed.
Soon.
Oh, you want the bigger one though?
No, I want that one. That's the good one.
He wants the shark, not the whale.
Yeah,
true.
I don't want the basic. I don't want the space banana. I want the barracuda.
That was going through my mind too.
Dog.
So yeah, we'll interview the. We've got another room that we can set up,
I suppose there's another one around here somewhere that's not in use. at the
preferably because I'd like her to stay where she is while I interview the doctor.
You do have that storage room
Some
with
of
a wonderful
the
lock on it.
locals are getting a bit antsy. Are we at a point where you think we can start letting
Absolutely.
them go? Do you think we've got our suspects, basically?
Absolutely. Low Gain seems happy about it,
And then it
Okay.
turns out
It was all
but
of them.
again,
the Orient Express. Yeah.
I would say no. Leaving the city.
Yeah. Don't leave the colony.
Don't leave Black Damp, alright.
Why would you go to a place called Black Dam?
Well,
We did.
Yeah.
This is Captain Lesila. I want you to raise the quarantine, or lower the quarantine. Which one is it? Actually,
It'd
I
be
don't know.
lower.
Be lower, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Lower the quarantine. People are free to go outside of the suspects that we already have logged.
Can you organise the an escort, police escort to take the Bioti Ball team to the hospital, please? They'll be wanting to see their teammate desperately.
Of course. And both police escort for both Bioti Ball teams to attend the hospital. Thank you.
I'll quickly send my girlfriend that. I've set that up for them. So
You'll just get back a text response that's like, thank you, we're just getting the word on that now over the speaker in here.
until the doctor's here, I just
And then there'll be another one that just comes through and says, let me know when you're done, and just a bunch of hearts.
yep.
So wholesome.
If there's anything you would like me to ask in the interview, just feel free to call Rosa. She'll put it through to me if in any way.
No, I think you've been asking the right questions. I wanted to, like I said, I wanted
even ask it.
somebody-
Were you what done it once?
You want that? Are you
I
sure?
wanted- Your being here was quite handy. I wanted someone who's completely neutral to this place, and
I wouldn't say I'm completely neutral.
She was wearing Cougar's gear.
It would still be under, but I've got an undersuit.
No, actually, you have to wear the undersuit.
Yeah, I know. I said it would be under, but I've got the undersuit on
The armor has to lock onto the undersuit for the gel distribution
for the splooge.
system to work.
Low gain splooge.
For the magical healing spooge.
Nah, screw this place with its rocks and spooge.
Yeah, so until the doctor's there, bite to eat and just.
okay, so you're not going to interview any of the others.
If we're not going to do anything else, I want to just hop on the extranet and actually look up this doctor.
Good idea.
Just because I want to have a look at her page and see whether she's affiliated with the Church of blah blah blah.
Oh, okay.
Courier.
Dr. Solana Jerez.
With a name like that, you knew she was bad.
You don't find any links to that church, although she'd have that on her public profile as...
Or does she have links
People
to
in the
like
modern
her...
era post pictures of their sandwiches.
I know, yeah.
You should,
The modern era sucks.
does she have access to her like LinkedIn or personal pages or any? Well, I mean the Shutterburger had bios
Facebook.
for people, but I don't know if there was a...
Yeah, I believe it is Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, check Facebook under the same name, profession, MD.
Likes,
Empath.
dislikes.
Okay, she appears to have...
Currently in a relationship with organized crime.
Her Facebook seems to have a bunch of pictures of her, mostly with this little